Well, away they go. I spoke to a Swiss journalist a couple of days ago and he said it's not going to be slow. Wero will go for this. Mark English won a slow, meandering men's 800 metres last night for Ireland. That was magnificent. This race could be very different. Keely Hodgkinson can hardly stop herself running the first 100 fast. She's quick there into the back straight. But there's a reluctance here from anybody to go to the front, although Wero moves across there onto the shoulder of the Brit. And Hodgkinson goes through 200 metres in about 27.5. Wero on her shoulders. Broders Bowl boxed at the moment with Riki on her shoulder in third place. Now, Wero looking fine at the moment after that very heavy fall yesterday. Moves to the front here, and this could be dangerous because she loves to control races. She's very strong, she's very fast, and this is pretty quick as they come towards the bell.
Well, Keely Hodgkinson has the experience of the major championship finals, but Audrey Wero, surely she'll have the adrenaline of being in this race. She knows she's beaten Keely Hodgkinson, and she knows that she can make this a really fast race. And Keely has to keep her eyes on the prize and has to make sure that she's concentrating on this margin in front as Broders Bowl, the danger woman, in behind.
Well, this is the opposite of what happened in Stockholm about 8 weeks ago. Hodgkinson led that one. Wero went past her in the home straight. Is it going to happen here in reverse? Broders Bowl in third. Riki having a good run in fourth, but she's fading. Wero running the perfect line here, the shorter line. Hodgkinson having to come round the outside. Broders Bowl in third, looking very calm and controlled, but beginning to lose a couple of metres. And Wero finds daylight and eases away. Hodgkinson, gritted teeth, coming back at her. The crowd roaring her on, but she's going to run out of track. And Wero's going to take the title. It's going to be gold for Switzerland, silver for Great Britain. What a race, and look at the time, 1:54.81. It's a new championship record by about 2/3 of a second. And Audrey Wero, despite that heavy fall yesterday, when she was clipped by Bourgoin of France, recovered and has got it absolutely right there. But I'll tell you what, you have to give Keely Hodgkinson full credit for a brilliant run. 1:55.01 there, 2/10 of a second down. She ran better than I expected, I have to say, after a problem-plagued season. Broders Bowl and equals her national record, can you believe, to the 100th, 1:55.54. It certainly fulfilled all expectations there, didn't it? There was so much anticipation of that race, but you have to say congratulations to Audrey Wero of Switzerland. She delivered under enormous pressure in spectacular style and dominated the race. A championship record for Audrey Wero, then winning that 800 metres in spectacular fashion. Close behind, Keely Hodgkinson takes a silver behind the Swiss gold. Femke Broders Bowl, a Dutch bronze there in third. She is certainly a growing force. Watch out for her. Galvadite, the best of the rest, but metres and metres between the top three and the rest of the field. Gemma Riki, a fighting fifth, and a troublesome season for the British number two.
Yeah, I was coming for gold medal, so I'm really happy now with the finish of the race, and to have this medal, it truly means a lot for me.
And away, Fischer Breiholtz of Germany leading over to the right-hand side of the picture because he's out in lane 9. But look at that from Warholm, who's already passed Adjicum of Germany. The German is the second best in Europe this season, and he's not survived 2 hurdles against Karsten Warholm. Warholm is flying down the back straight, putting on a show here for the British crowd. He's in sensational form here, Warholm. He strides long into this hurdle, though. He's giving it everything. He's not holding back. The gap from Warholm to the rest of the field is humongous. 2 hurdles, around about 60 metres left for Karsten Warholm. Adjicum running well for second for Germany, but it's Karsten Warholm versus the clock. There he goes, 46.63, lowers his own national record. What a run from Karsten Warholm. It looked like he wanted to do that. He wanted to do something special. He wasn't just here to win a 4th title. He was here to win it in style. 400-metre men's final delivered over the hurdles. Karsten Warholm, a championship record, 46.63. Emil Adjicum, silver, 47.87, and Ismail Nazir, 48.26. The medalists from Norway, Germany and Turkey.
Yeah, it couldn't have been any better, and also I'm really happy with the time that I could do it as well. Now we did a championship record in the relays and a championship record in the hurdles, and yeah, first one to have 4 in a row. I'm super happy.
Can Batacleti become the first ever woman to do the double-double? Running these two groups, just round the first bend to the back straight. Let's smash in together. Hopefully not smash, hopefully glide, slot in together. It's always interesting when you have these two groups and there'll be a look over from Costa saying, what's Diane van Ijs doing over there? The orange of Holland at the front of the race. We'll see, is anyone willing to take on the pace from the gun? 10K is a long, long way to front run. I don't think we'll see as tactical a race as we did in the 5K, but still, this is pretty early to want to take the pressure of leading. 3:06 through the penultimate kilometre, so not the 2:58 we saw before, but definitely hard running from these four.
Well, Megan's doing everything she can, clearly. She has to be tired after the Commonwealth Games only a couple of weeks ago with the 5,000 and 10,000 in the legs from that. I presume she's refreshed well. She's looking good. She's giving a great account of herself here, but coming up towards 800 metres to go. This penultimate lap, I think, a last chance to create some daylight. And Van Lent goes there. I think she's left it a bit late. I don't know why Van Lent didn't contribute over these last 3 or 4 laps as they go through.
And a good negotiation for the athletes to undertake one of the lap runners. That's a good move from Dietrich. Not all athletes have got the awareness to move out of the way when they're being lapped. And suddenly, Megan Keith of Great Britain, after a hard 4 laps at the front, pushing the pace, she's been dropped from the group of 3. Jana van Lent pushing on now with 700 metres to go. That's a devastating moment for Megan Keith. She's got to try and keep faith here. But the gap now to the medals for the Brits in front of this Birmingham crowd, 20 metres or so. I think we've got 3 for 3 medals here.
Yeah, unfortunately, they've eased away from Megan very quickly, haven't they, on this penultimate lap? Van Lent giving it everything. Brave run from the Belgian, and Costa too in second place there. But they must know what's coming. You could almost say, with all due respect, that this is a battle for the silver medal between the Belgian and the Dutch, the lowland cousins, so to speak. Batacleti looking so confident there in 3rd place.
She really is, Batacleti. I think she did say her confidence has been knocked by the disruptions she's had. She didn't show that in the 5,000. She was very calm, very cool in delivering a devastating sprint finish. 69 through that 400 metres. It's the fastest one we've seen so far. Jana van Lent, a brilliant distance runner, so proficient over 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. Maureen Costa, a former medalist 11 years ago at the European Indoor Championships. This would be her first European podium in 11 years. She's a 3:59 woman. That Nadia Batacleti can kick with the very best in the world, never mind the best in Europe. And there goes Batacleti. In the space of 20 metres, she seems to have opened up 10 metres. She goes through with 200 metres to go. What a display of fitness, speed and patience from Nadia Batacleti. Only Yasmin Chan has gotten 2 gold medals in this European 10,000 metres. No one has won back-to-back 10,000 metres at this championships until now. The wonderful Nadia Batacleti is phenomenal at the European level. She's a global medalist, an Olympic medalist, and now another European title, the double for Batacleti and for Italy. Costa separates herself from Jana van Lent and picks up the silver, and look at the celebration from those two behind. They've run a very good race, 61 the final circuit there. But it's a double for Italy. Nadia Batacleti, 31-41. Maureen Costa reversing the wrongs of the 5K when she was way out of the medals, getting a silver, and Jana van Lent a bronze.
Yeah, I'm super happy and super grateful because it was not easy to come here in Birmingham for me. I just got my spike in the first day of July, so it was like running in a mountain. But I'm super happy, super grateful.
Here is Scioli, 2:27, first time for one of the Italians, and that's lovely. Perfect card for him, 3 attempts, 3 jumps, 3 first-time clearances. 8th in the World Championships last year, Scioli. He's gradually rising. He's only 20. He's the youngster of the Italian pack. Perfect card so far for the big Ukrainian. Oh, that's beautiful. Gives it a tickle, but it stays up. And that puts the pressure on those yet to come. There is an advantage in jumping first.
So Gianmarco Tamberi looking for this controlled curve acceleration, springs up high and does get over. Roar inside the stadium. What's a really good sellout crowd tonight.
This would be miraculous if he were to go clear here. His season's best, 2:23 before tonight. You couldn't make it up, could you? It's layers of fairy tale upon layers of fairy tale. It's astonishing. The man with almost film star looks and the half beard defies logic again and again, because that was magnificent. The best jump of the night, doesn't touch the bar, and he knew it too. There it is, Gianmarco Tamberi then. Gold for him, a season's best of 2:32. Dorochuk fighting silver there for Ukraine. And the Italian Scioli, the youngster of their pack, taking the bronze. A brace of medals for the Italians, and including that gold, I think that takes them for now on top of the medal table, ahead of Great Britain.
Yeah, it feels amazing. Honestly, if a part of Rome that was, of course, in the home soil and with the home crowd, the emotions were amazing, but the feeling to win after difficult times, it's totally different. Like it's something you know you deserve for the work you have put in, and it's a big relief.
So Zarnell Hughes looking to push off straight away, while the two in red and black of Switzerland fight alongside. Mumenthaler against Hughes, but Anser pushing through the middle, fighting hard. Germany on top with Owen Anser, 1995. It's a windy reading, but Owen Anser pushed through over those last 50 meters there. And the German celebrates. So full confirmed result then. Plus 2.5 wind, but Anser goes sub-20 from Zarnell Hughes, sharing the bronze medal there, Desalu and Mumenthaler.
This was my goal, to leave Birmingham with 2 medals. At the end of the day, it's the bronze and the gold. I'm so happy.
Let's see if she's found her discus groove with a couple more days to prepare. So good start. Fern van Klenken throws her arms wide. She's a European lead with a 17.99, the only European over 70 metres this season. But she said they've been doing drills outside their hotel on the street in Birmingham. So if anyone has seen some athletes doing peculiar things in general, but particularly on the streets of Birmingham, spinning around like that, should they hold a shoe and pretend they've got a discus? Kraft focusing on the podium here. She's comfortably going through for another 3 throws. Okay. That looks good here from Kraft. Going to be an improvement on her 64.49. You can see Van Klenken 67.67 there, superimposed on the field. Really imposed on Shanice Kraft. Superficial about knowing the mark where the gold medal is. 65 meters 72 for Kraft. Bit of an unbalance there from Kamga on release. She's going to improve on her own mark, similar to a few efforts ago, where she found a few more centimetres, but not enough to go to that silver medal position. Shanice Kraft has been, there she is, there's the German athlete who we're throwing next, has been chipping away.
And you can see there the margin there, best part of 2 meters ahead of Shanice Kraft of Germany, and Vanessa Kamga, really delighted for her as well.
Yeah, that's honestly incredible to think about. I think to get any medal here is incredible, and to have such an amazing start on Monday and to hit a PR, get the silver, that's already really, really, really special. And then to get another medal and for it to be a gold means you're a European champion. Amazing, yeah.
So decent getaway there by Vicente. Now Schutz leading the way with KJT further back. Jacobo going nicely. But here comes Vicente of Spain from Jacobo.
Well, it's Gerabini who gets away slightly the quickest. O'Connor on the near side also doing well. Really getting into a running now as expected. Juskavaite, the Lithuanian, took a time getting into a running. He's getting away. Well, the others closed on her, but it is the Lithuanian who wins in 13.09.
13:09, the fastest time so far. Kaylin trying to better that here, and she's gone away like a rocket on this inside. Just has to hold her nerve all the way to the line. Kaylin of Switzerland, what a margin of victory. A windy time, but 12:59, so in all conditions, personal best. So, results in full for that 100-metre hurdles that we've just seen as they prepare next to go on to the high jump. Kaylin, 12:59, windy, but that strong 60-point lead there.
At the conclusion of this morning's session to cheer her on. And she wriggles over at the second time of asking. Oh yes, gets it. Oh, well done, Adriana. Magnificent clearance.
Kate O'Connor, of course, coached by her father. Let's see what she can do. Oh, and she does it this time. So an equal personal best. The same height she cleared on the way to world silver in Tokyo, which is a real breakthrough for her. An athlete who only knows how to get on the podium at major championships.
And there's the overall standings, just 1 point in it. Adriana Sulek-Schubert, 21:35.
A few events she's PB'd in recently, and I was delighted to see her in the lead after these first few events.
Winning the world indoor title, beating the likes of Anna Hall, O'Connor and Sulek-Schubert. And 14:75 now, so a PB here with her first attempt in the shot put, worth 844 points. Traditionally not one of her stronger events, but let's see how strong she is here. Around the 13-metre mark, 13:37 in Tokyo last year. 12:79, solid, but she'll hope to go over at least 13 metres. Weissenberg, to build up that energy like a coiled spring, unleashes that shot, and it goes over 14, right on that line. 14:04, so she is in third place. But this third round has been kind to a lot of athletes. And laser-like, the shot goes around 14 metres. 13:96 here. She also gains more points. Really is combined events royalty, given that Kevin Meyer is also watching on for French television. But Oosterwegel, we know she's a great thrower. 14 metres, again, another athlete finds that extra distance with the last go. 14:26 for 811 points. So the lead that was just 1 point becomes 47. Weissenberg, one of the big gainers, up to third. The two Dutch women just behind. And Jado Dowder, Commonwealth silver medalist, the best of the British pair as things stand. Watching out for the young talent coming through as well, as we spoke about. Jana Koszak there.
Well, really quick start there from the Hungarian Christ. Fourth from left, she's flying around this bend. It's the Swiss Kalinin, factually, in the red, who leads coming off the bend there. Johnson Thompson struggling at the back of the field at the moment. But look at this surge here from Sophie Doctor of the Netherlands. Brilliant from her through the second half. She's pulling further and further clear. That gap represents more and more points. Plus 2.4, the win behind her there. 23:06 is just over the legal limit, that wind.
But Sulek-Schubert on top. That lead has been cut. 47 now, 24. Sophie Doctor in a great position. Her teammate Oosterwegel, though, you have to watch out for her because she's a 55-metre javelin thrower. Kate O'Connor, 53 metres. So they're the two that you would really back to be strong on the second day, not forgetting Kerlin's 690 long jump best. Italy has the baton in front. Very interesting to see Attila Molnar of Hungary in the battle behind. Potential to get third place for him here, and obviously the top three going through to the final. But that really strong gap, as you can see, Italy to Belgium, and then Spitz for Switzerland. Always a fast finisher, particularly coming through the European age group competitions, but wrapping up a few notches here at senior level. So Benatti will credit his teammates for the job they've done for him, making it nice and straightforward. Segers of Belgium on this final leg, bringing them through, but the battle behind is the one to watch. So Italy, Belgium, and then Molnar fighting to come through, but Bredau of Germany gets that third spot, crucially.
There's the full lineup from for the final, which will be late on Sunday night, as is quite often traditionally the case.
And his own track, I think, is playing on the sound system. That's quite unique. Duplantis then entering the competition, and the expected result at 5:60. Just meat and drink for him.
Those qualified for the final, there they are. The big names, Duplantis, Karalis. They need Duplantis to have a terrible day at the office of there to defeat him. Britain's Owen Hurd going through with the 5:45. He had 3 attempts at 5:60. Couldn't find it today, the Brit, but he was one of the qualifiers indeed.